Hey, what's going on, guys? Today is the first Friday and the first weekly wrap up for our channel. So kind of fun. Basically, we're going to go through a chart of, our tracker. We're going to look at what stocks we've bought, how many shares we have, and in this case, we have to look at a dividend. So kind of fun, a little bit different, but let's take a look and let's dive into that right now. All right, so diving into the channel tracker, we have this highlighted line here. Today is January 6th, 2023. You can see that my weight is down to 296.4. So this to me is a really big win because you can see yesterday I was 296. Today I did weigh myself at like 6 o'clock in the middle of the day after eating lunch and all that. So that's always a good thing if your weight's about the same as the day before. The 296 yesterday was done in the morning. This was done like a couple hours ago. Overall, we're down 2.3 pounds over the week. So we will be averaging the weight loss over time, just kind of like investments. And, but yeah, so we're down for the week, which is great. Investment balance. Guys, we almost broke 600 today. Almost. We're at 599.82. That includes a little bit of after hours action. The price on a couple things went up. But yeah, 599.82 after hours, which is sweet. Huge growth from the beginning. Total dividends earned, we have $1.14. That is the same as before because we just started buying stuff. So we're really going to probably take about a month before we see that. But it'll be fun when we do. Total growth. This is a big story right here. So we started this whole thing with a portfolio that already had an existing balance with a total growth number of being down $30.38. All right. As of today, we're down only $14.57. Okay, so $30.38 minus $14.57. So that's a gain of $15.81 over the course of a week. That's awesome considering the size of our portfolio is what I would consider relatively small, but we are growing relatively quickly. So that's great. YouTube income, again, that's a big zero, and that's okay with me. I don't expect to be making anything from YouTube. If we do eventually, that would be awesome. So please like, subscribe, throw a comment, even if it's a smiley face. That just helps with the algorithm. I'd love to get more visibility. But you're already doing that because we have 28 subscribers, guys. So 28 subscribers on the channel. That's huge. I love it. Thank you. Again, helps keep me motivated. I almost didn't want to make a video the other day, and I was like, I should probably make something. I said I was going to do it, and I don't want to be that guy that stops before January 15th. Don't quit your goals this year on January 15th like everyone else does, right? All right, so diving into Sofi here. I don't know if you noticed, but I did just have a fantastic silly hat on. Now I do not. I wonder if anyone sees the little chat bubble in the bottom and if they pay attention. But if you didn't, I had a hat on that whole time. So here we are, guys. Here's $5.99.46. Sorry, I don't know why I think that's so funny. So $5.99.46. Total gains, boom, there we are with that negative $14.93. Dividends 114. We're going to scroll down here and we're going to take a look at what we're buying in the channel. Actually, we'll start up top. So we have 10 shares of Ford, $12.58. We have the NASDAQ at $61.91. This is where that loss is, guys, just so you can see. It's kind of nice. But as we come down in through here, the stuff that we've been buying on the channel, we have MPW for a gain of $1.39. We have AT&T for a gain of 94 cents. Realty Income is flat. SCHD, gain of $1.13. JEPI, gain of 25 cents. Procter & Gamble, gain of 33 cents. Pepsi, gain of 18 cents. And BlackRock, a gain of 76 cents. So if we had no trading history on this when we started, we would definitely be up. That's pretty exciting. Good to see. We have some losses here from other stuff, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. This is a long-term thing. You're going to see some losses. In fact, I wish that all of these right now were down so we could be buying them for better prices, getting better deals on our dividends. But that's okay. That's why we dollar cost average. We're here for the good days and the bad days. We're not going to dwell on SoFi too much. If you do want to sign up for SoFi, link is in the description. You'll get some free stock if you're new to SoFi investing and you sign up with my link. You only have to put in $10. So pretty low cost of entry to start investing. You put in 10, you get 25 for free. You're up quite a bit. But we're going to dive into Seeking Alpha. This is where I do most of my tracking. And boom, there's a lot of numbers all over the place and in your face. So we're going to scroll down and take a look at those. Mainly, I want to look at the shares count because shares is a good thing. It's good to see multiple shares and whole shares of stocks and ETFs. So MPW, this was our more high risk that had some potential growth upside. We have 2.13 shares. If you remember when we started buying this, it was in the 11s. Now it's in the 12s for price, so that's good. BlackRock, 0.03 shares. Pepsi, 0.14. So we're at 15% of a share of Pepsi. That's great. Procter & Gamble, 0.16. Jeppy, almost a half a share, which is great. And AT&T, we made it to a full share, guys. So 5 days later, we got a full share of AT&T. We'll go over why AT&T having a full share is important in a moment. Realty Income, 0.78 shares. So, 3/4 of the way there. SCHD, 0.66. We are at more than half of a share. And then this stuff doesn't really matter. I mean, it does because it's in there. So we have 2 shares of JPQ and 10 shares of Ford, 2.12 NASDAQ shares. But we have our first dividend activity coming up, guys. And it comes from a company called AT&T. All right. So we're going to pull this up right here. Just a little review on AT&T. We have over a share now, which is great. And they're doing pretty well for the year. But dividends, this is what we care about right now. So they have a dividend coming up on December 15th of 2022. They said that they were going to pay their quarterly dividend of 28 cents per share that you have. They take the snapshot of who has what on January 9th, right? That's the ex-dividend date. Basically the cutoff. So if you own it before then, you're good. Record date, that's when AT&T is going to do their paperwork and say, all right, we got these, or record date, I should say, whatever, record, the same thing. So AT&T is going to report to everyone else, hey, this is who's getting paid based off of yesterday's report. And then on February 1st, they're going to pay everybody out that 28 cents per share that you have. Now, guys, we've been doing this for a week, okay? So we don't have the most, we don't have the most full portfolio as far as different or high value investment holdings on stuff. But if we go into the SoFi account, right, and we go to AT&T, we have 1.32 shares going into January 9th, okay? So 1.32 shares going in January 9th. I'm just going to pull out the calculator real quick. 1.32 times 28 cents per share, which means we should receive a dividend payment of 37 cents. All right? So far, us being the shareholders of AT&T, right? We got to pay the shareholders. Scrooge McDuck diving in the pool of coins, all that stuff. So we've got, because we are a official shareholder now of AT&T, we're going to get paid 37 cents. So after 5 days, right? And I just want to kind of put this into perspective. After 5 days of investing, we're getting 37 cents. That's per quarter. That's not a ton of money, but we've been doing this for 1 week, guys, and there's 52 weeks out of the year. So if I go times 52, that means by the end of the year, we're going to be getting $19.22 per quarter. So, that becomes almost a thing, right? So if a share of AT&T is $19.53, and we just calculated that by the end of the year, we should be getting $19.22 per quarter. That means that every quarter, we're going to be earning ourselves a free share of AT&T, right? So it's almost like, next year, 4 times a year, we'll have a free week worth of AT&T stock investing. So that's how I look at it, right? It's pretty cool. If you really think about it like that, if you know that by the end of the year, every quarter, we get a free share AT&T, assuming it's at the same price, assuming they pay the same dividend and all that. But pretty cool, pretty motivating to see. And, on February 1st, we'll get an extra 37 cents of investing, kind of for free, right? We earned that because we own that portion of AT&T, but it's free money. It just shows up and it goes to AT&T, and AT&T will get a little boost. So pretty cool. The other thing that I wanted to talk about today was the value of our positions. We can see, as of right now, what is gaining the most ground and what is growing the quickest out of our portfolio. And how can we do that? Well, we've invested the same amount of money into pretty much all these things. So whichever has the highest balance is what's going to be growing the fastest, right? And at the top, we have, actually, let's sort this by value. So between the two holdings that we're putting extra money in, that would be SCHD and Realty Income, or ticker symbol O. SCHD is winning, right? Hands down. Hands down, it's winning. But we haven't had O, or Realty Income Trust, long enough for it to pay us out its dividend, because that's where Realty Income is going to take kind of like it'll have like little jumps, and then SCHD kind of grows. So so that'll be a fun little race to watch. But for the ones that are getting $5 a day, Medical Properties Trust, this was the one that is investors are kind of iffy on. It just seemed like a really good pick to me, but that is at $26.32. So, we're up $1.32 on that in a week. That is solid. Like, that's really good. Happy with that. AT&T climbing. I don't know if this is because of the dividend payout thing came for today, but we'll see. BlackRock moving up. Procter & Gamble, then Jeppy, and then Pepsi. But again, nothing that we've put into so far since the start of this is down. Kind of a bummer. I really wish it was going down, but that's okay. Sometimes winning is good. I was hoping we'd lose a little bit, but that's all right. Anywho, all good stuff, guys. Just continuing the growth, seeing where we're at. As far as health, we're doing okay. Wealth, we're doing well. This is going as planned, so that's great. Happiness, I have this weird little side project that we started up on. You can see the video right here. I made an attempt to have a AI bot help me do something and make a like weird anime style book, and it didn't work, but I'm working on it, and we're gonna make a book. Like, I'm gonna try to make a book, and it's gonna be bad because I'm not an author at all, but kind of fun. That's kept me busy, and quite frankly, this channel is a happiness driver for me. It's been a lot of fun hearing from you guys, either in the comment section or like realistically, most people are messaging me on Facebook saying like, hey, it's cool to see you finally do a channel. I've always wondered what you invested in, that kind of stuff. So as far as videos go, we got a couple, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos. So we're trying to do the video a day thing. I don't know how long that's going to last, but we're at least going to be doing, 3 to 4 videos a week. My intention for the first couple months at least is to do a video a day, just so we can really drive home that content. But if you guys have any questions, or there's something that you want to know, or a video topic you think might be good, put it in the comments, guys. Drop me a like and put it in the comments, because I do get back to people. Even the person who was sad that I couldn't get the robot to write a book for me, but that's okay. I'm gonna get back to you, and I'm interested to see what you guys think. If there's any questions that you guys have, just let me know. And I am proud of my little 47 view videos and stuff. It's fun. Like, I'm having a great time with it, and you guys are the things. So, aside from that, yeah, thanks for liking, subscribing, and honestly just watching. Roll the outro.